Today on Rappler,
Ang problema, nasabotahe tayo ng
boxer Manny Pacquiao cries sabotage, saying he was not allowed to get painkillers for a shoulder injury. Officials confirm terrorist Abdul Basit Usman wasn't killed by a government bullet. And what's the most popular name for Britain's new royal baby? Hello, I'm Paterno Wes Makel. This is Rappler's Wrap for the day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. After his loss from the much-hyped fight against boxing rival Floyd Mayweather Jr., Manny Pacquiao says his chances of winning were sabotaged. He adds he was not allowed to get painkillers for a shoulder injury right before the fight.
The thing is, kumbaga, ayaw kong madismaya kasi yung mga fans na madismaya na malapit na 3 weeks before the fight. Pero pag gumaling naman, pag mag-recover siya, okay lang. Ang usapan namin, okay lang, hindi lang mo na gamitin. Tapos sa araw ng laban, ay sa gabi ng laban, i-injectionan lang siya ng yung pangnam. Yeah. Hindi siya steroid pero legal dito 'yon, pangnam. Ang problema, nasabotahe tayo ng
Pacquiao lost to Mayweather by decision. He says he wasn't at the top of his game because of his injury.
Parang hindi ako convinced na ganun yung performance ko na ang rate ko sa performance ko last night is nasa 60% lang.
Former conditioning coach Alex Ariza, who now works for Mayweather, says Pacquiao is no longer the fighter he was.
It became more of a chess match than it was. He said he didn't. His hand was hurt for 2 weeks and his legs and all that. And I get it. I saw them rubbing his legs in the fight and stuff like that. So, I don't think he's lying. You can't blame Manny for his injuries. You can only blame his team for not being smart enough or having the knowledge to address those issues. So, I don't see.
Mayweather says he also had injuries but still pushed himself to win the match.
My arms was injured, both of my hands was injured. But like I said before, I will always find a way to win.
Pacquiao wants a rematch, but Mayweather is already considering retirement. Most wanted Filipino bomb maker Abdul Basit Usman is dead. But Usman wasn't killed by a government bullet. Details remain sketchy, but according to initial reports, it was either one of Usman's bodyguards or a member of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front or MILF who shot him. Earlier Sunday, police and military situation reports obtained by Rappler said an MILF commander identified as Barok of the 118th Base Command shot Usman dead at 11:50 a.m. in the village of Mote, in Gindulungan town of Maguindanao. Several members of the Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters or BIFF were also killed in the firefight. Usman was killed in the same area where BIFF founder Umbrakato sought refuge until he died of a heart attack last month. The area is near Camp Afghan, an area designated for MILF fighters so they could stay away from the ongoing military offensive. Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP Chief of Staff Gregorio Catapang Jr. says 2 months of military operations made Usman distrust his own bodyguards. He says, quote, "If the whole armed forces is running after you, your world gets smaller every day." Usman had to move around every 6 hours. This is near the area of separation for the MILF because the military was able to push him to a smaller area. A military source reveals one of Usman's bodyguards had been providing government information on his locations and instigated the infighting among Usman's men. He was among those killed on Sunday. He was the other target in the botched Special Action Force or SAF operation in January in Mamasapano, Maguindanao that killed Malaysian bomb makers Zulkifli bin Hir or Marwan and 44 elite cops, 17 MILF members, and 5 civilians. President Benigno Aquino appoints Andres Bautista the new chairman of the Commission on Elections or Comelec. Bautista is a former chairman of the Presidential Commission on Good Government or PCGG. He was appointed along with new Comelec Commissioners Rowena Amalia Guanzon and Sheriff Abbas. Bautista heads the Comelec as it faces an unprecedented problem. A Supreme Court ruling might render 82,000 vote counting machines useless in the 2016 elections. Aquino calls the new chair relatively young and acknowledged in legal circles, saying, quote, "He has already proven his mettle." After giving way to the live viewing of the long-awaited bout between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, the 2015 Palarong Pambansa is now in full swing. The Palarong Pambansa is the largest grassroots sporting event in the Philippines. Every year, thousands of athletes from all over the Philippines compete in Palarong Pambansa. This year's event is being held in Tagum City in Davao del Norte with about 10,000 athletes. Britain welcomes the new royal baby but still awaits for the announcement of the prince's name. Prince William and wife Kate's daughter, born on Saturday, is the fourth in line to the throne, behind her grandfather Charles, father William, and older sibling George in the line of succession. Charlotte, the feminine form of Charles, overtakes the longtime frontrunner Alice as the bookmaker's favorite name. The baby is the first royal who cannot be overtaken by future younger brothers, following changes to monarchy rules that remove a gender bias. You can click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video, and for those on smartphones and tablets, the links can be found below the video. Rappler has a patented user engagement model that puts a mood meter on every story. Looking at the Mood Navigator today, the story with the most number of votes is this one: Hollywood celebrities react to Pacquiao-Mayweather fight, 56% happy. This story brings out the mood of the day. Today, most people are happy. That's the wrap for today, Monday, May 4, 2015. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, Side Deck for You and Rappler Talk. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Paterno S. Makel. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.